Hi guys, it's Dean from Digital Camera Warehouse with you again, and this time I have the new Nikon Z8. This is the second camera in the Nikon Z range I've done a launch video for. The first was when I did the Z9 last year, and I have to say, straight off the bat, that this is a perfect companion camera to the Z9. The two cameras share a lot of the same technology, the same EXPEED 7 processor, 45 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor, intelligent AF built from deep learning, as well as 8K 60p and 4K 120p video. Both cameras have been designed from the point of view of a professional workflow. The Z8, however, is 30% smaller than the Z9 and also 15% smaller than the D850. It's a camera designed to be held. For someone used to holding professional cameras, the Z8 feels really nice in the hands and the grip isn't too small. It's got a nice depth to it. If you are shooting video, the smaller size and lower center of gravity of the Z8 also means that it will pair really well with a gimbal. If you're coming from a DSLR, one of the features that might be surprising is the fact that this camera has no mechanical shutter. This means that the camera can be completely silent and there's no physical mechanism in the camera to experience wear and tear as you get with a mechanical shutter. In cameras, when using an electronic shutter with really fast moving subjects, you can get an effect called rolling shutter, whereby the moving subject is distorted within the frame. Because of the really fast sensor readout in the Z8, there really isn't any evident rolling shutter. In playing around with the camera, I wanted to test out this claim and see if I could induce the effect. And I'm happy to say that nothing I tried ended up with any rolling shutter, which is down to the Expeed 7 processor and the stacked CMOS sensor delivering the world's fastest scanning speed. Anyone who has an iPhone may have noticed that they use an HEIF file format instead of JPEGs. Nikon have introduced this HEIF format into the Z8. It's a 10-bit file instead of the 8-bit that you get in a JPEG. What that means is you have 1 billion more colors, giving you a higher dynamic range, and it's also a smaller file size than you would get with a JPEG. In terms of video, depending on how much post-production you're wanting in your workflow, you can shoot in either 8, 10 or 12-bit. The 8-bit shoots in a standard auto color space. In the 10-bit, you can shoot in a standard HLG or N-Log. And then, for the ultimate flexibility in grading and dynamic range, you can shoot 12-bit RAW. You can choose to record in ProRes or in the NRAW format, which produces a file half the size of the ProRes. My background is more in photography than professional video, but I really enjoyed shooting video with this camera. When we get these pre-release cameras, we only have them for a limited time. So I like to shoot as much as I can to get a feel for the camera and then play around with the footage afterwards. From what I've seen, so far there's so much functionality and flexibility within the Z8. The camera has also introduced dual USB ports. One port is dedicated as a communication terminal and the other is for USB charging. The camera is capable of capturing 24-bit Pro audio and is compatible with the Tascam digital XLR adapter. There is a wide range of third-party accessory brands that Nikon have partnered with to enhance the video capabilities. If you want to add a vertical grip to the camera, Nikon have the MB-N12. This will increase your power by 1.8 times and battery compartment A is hot swappable. I also liked that when you are holding the camera vertically, the display does rotate. If you're a professional and you're thinking about adding a camera to your kit, the release of the Z8 on the 25th of May seems perfectly timed for the end of financial year and a potential asset write-off. If you have any questions, please pop into our store in Canterbury or give our friendly call centre staff a call on 1300 365 220 and we'd be more than happy to help you work out how the new Nikon Z8 meets your photographic and video needs. I'm Dean from Digital Camera Warehouse. Thank you for joining me for the Nikon Z8 launch.